If you're over 65, or if you're caring for someone who is, I've got some eye-opening information that could change how you think about your daily meals. You know, just last week I was chatting with my neighbor Martha over the fence. She's 72, sharp as a tack, but she mentioned feeling sluggish and tired every afternoon. Well, when we started talking about her breakfast routine, I discovered something that might surprise you. Her healthy morning meal was actually working against her. Here's the thing. Some of the foods we've been told are good for us, especially as we get older, might actually be hiding some sneaky dangers. And I'm not here to scare you or tell you to throw out your entire pantry. Instead, I want to share 5 hidden dangers in common senior diets, and more importantly, give you simple, practical fixes that won't break the bank or turn your world upside down. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive in together. Before we jump into these 5 dangers, let's talk about why this matters so much for those of us in our golden years. You see, our amazing bodies change as we age, and that's completely normal. But what many people don't realize is that these changes affect how we process food. Our metabolism naturally slows down. Our kidneys might not work quite as efficiently as they used to. And if we're taking medications, which many of us are, those can interact with certain foods in unexpected ways. Now, here's a myth I hear all the time. Well, I'm older now, so I just need to eat less. Friends, that's only half the story. Yes, we might need fewer calories than we did at 30, but here's what's crucial. The quality of those calories matters more than ever before. Think about it this way. If your car needs premium fuel to run smoothly, your body deserves premium nutrition to keep you feeling strong, energetic, and healthy. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Danger 1. Too much processed, low-fat food. Let's start with something that might be sitting in your refrigerator right now. Take my friend Betty. She's 68 and has been buying these light vanilla yogurts for years, thinking she's making a healthy choice. Well, when we looked at the label together, we discovered that her little 6-ounce container had 20 grams of sugar. That's nearly 5 teaspoons of sugar in something she thought was helping her stay healthy. Here's the simple science. When food manufacturers remove fat from products, they often replace it with sugar or artificial sweeteners to make it taste good. And as we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing these sugar spikes, which can leave us feeling tired and sluggish. This isn't just yogurt, friends. We're talking about diet soups, reduced-fat crackers, low-fat salad dressings, and even some of those frozen dinners marketed to seniors. Now, here's the good news. The fixes are easier than you might think. Instead of flavored, low-fat yogurt, try plain Greek yogurt with fresh berries. Greek yogurt has more protein, and you control the sweetness. A small container costs about the same, but you're getting so much more nutrition. When you're shopping, flip that package over and look for products with fewer than 6 grams of added sugar per serving. Your taste buds will adjust in about a week, I promise. Betty made this switch and told me she has more energy in the afternoons now. Sometimes, the smallest changes make the biggest difference. Danger 2. Excess sodium in healthy meals. All right, let's talk about something that caught me completely off guard when I first learned about it. This frozen meal here? It's marketed as heart-healthy and perfect for seniors. But look at this sodium content. 1,200 milligrams of sodium in one meal. That's more than half of what most seniors should have in an entire day. Here's what happens as we age. Our kidneys process salt more slowly than they used to. Too much sodium can lead to swelling in our feet and ankles, make our blood pressure harder to control, and honestly, just make us feel uncomfortable. And it's not just frozen dinners. Tom, who lives down the street from me, was having a bowl of canned chicken noodle soup for lunch every day. You know, comfort food when he wasn't feeling well. That one can have 2,300 milligrams of sodium. No wonder he was feeling bloated. The sneaky sources are everywhere. Deli meats, canned vegetables, jarred pasta sauces, even some breakfast cereals. But here are 2 simple fixes that won't cost you extra money. 1. Instead of reaching for the salt shaker, try herbs and spices. Garlic powder, oregano, basil, even a squeeze of lemon can make food taste amazing. Many dollar stores carry these for just $1 each. 2. If you're using canned vegetables or beans, give them a quick rinse in a strainer. This simple step removes about 40% of the added sodium and takes all of 30 seconds. Tom started doing this and said his afternoon swelling went away within 2 weeks. Such a simple change, such a big impact. Danger. 3. Lack of protein, leading to muscle loss. Now, this next one is something I see all the time, and it breaks my heart a little because it's so preventable. Many of us, as we get older, think we need less protein, but science tells us the exact opposite is true. Let me tell you about my Aunt Rose. She's 74, and over the past couple of years, she noticed she was having trouble opening jars, felt unsteady on her feet sometimes, and just felt weaker. When we looked at her typical day of eating, she was getting maybe 30 grams of protein total. Here's the simple truth. After age 65, we actually need more protein than younger adults, about 1 gram for every kilogram of body weight. For most of us, that's 50-70 grams a day. This protein helps maintain our muscle mass, keeps our bones strong, and helps our bodies heal properly. Ever wonder why some people seem to stay strong and energetic well into their 80s and 90s? Adequate protein is often part of their secret. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Protein is expensive, but it doesn't have to be. Eggs are one of the cheapest, most complete proteins available. 2 eggs give you about 12 grams of protein and cost less than 50 cents. You can scramble them, hard-boil a batch for the week, or even add them to soup. Canned salmon or tuna, Greek yogurt, peanut butter, and dried beans are all protein powerhouses that won't break your budget. Even a tablespoon of peanut butter adds 4 grams of protein to your toast or apple slices. Aunt Rose started having 2 eggs for breakfast and Greek yogurt as an afternoon snack. Within a month, she noticed she felt stronger, and her doctor was impressed with her muscle mass at her next checkup. She even opened that stubborn pickle jar last week without asking for help. Danger 4. Over-reliance on fiber supplements. Okay, friends, let's talk about something that's heavily advertised to our age group, fiber supplements. Now, don't get me wrong, fiber is absolutely important for our digestive health, especially as we age. But there's a better way to get it than these expensive powders and pills. My neighbor Frank was taking 2 different fiber supplements every day, spending about $40 a month on them. But he was still having digestive issues and felt bloated most afternoons. When we talked about his actual food intake, I realized the problem. You see, fiber from whole foods comes packaged with vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients that help your body use it properly. Plus, whole foods provide different types of fiber that work together to keep your digestive system happy. Here's the simple science. When you get fiber from real food, it comes with natural enzymes and water that help prevent the bloating and gas that supplements can sometimes cause. And here's something that might surprise you. You're probably already eating some high-fiber foods without realizing it. 1 medium apple with the skin has 4 grams of fiber. A half cup of raspberries has 4 grams. A slice of whole grain bread has 3 or 4 grams. Add these up throughout the day, and you're getting plenty of fiber naturally. Start your day with a bowl of oatmeal, 4 grams of fiber, and add some berries. Have a small serving of beans with lunch or dinner. These foods are filling, nutritious, and cost much less than supplements. Here's the key, though. If you're increasing your fiber intake, do it gradually over a week or 2, and make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Your digestive system will thank you for the gentle transition. Frank made these changes and not only saved money, but he also said his digestion improved and he felt less bloated. Plus, he's getting all those extra vitamins and minerals that don't come in a supplement bottle. Danger 5. Dehydration from diuretics. Now let's talk about something that affects so many of us, but we might not connect the dots. Dehydration. And I'm not talking about forgetting to drink water on a hot day. I'm talking about everyday dehydration that can sneak up on us. My friend Dorothy loves her coffee, 3 big mugs every morning. She also takes a water pill for her blood pressure. By afternoon, she often felt dizzy, had headaches, and just felt off. Here's what was happening. Coffee, tea, and many medications act as diuretics, which means they help our bodies get rid of water. As we age, our kidneys don't hold on to water as efficiently as they used to, so we can become dehydrated more easily than we realize. The signs aren't always obvious. Dry mouth, feeling tired, dizziness when standing up, or even constipation can all be signs that we need more fluids. Do you ever feel tired or foggy in the afternoon, even when you've had a good night's sleep? Dehydration might be the culprit. The good news? This is one of the easiest problems to fix, and it won't cost you anything extra. Try to drink a glass of water for every cup of coffee or tea you have. If plain water seems boring, add a slice of lemon, lime, or cucumber. Dorothy started doing this and said it made water much more appealing. Set gentle reminders on your phone or watch to drink water every hour. Start with just 4 ounces. That's half a glass. Your body will start craving water naturally once you establish the habit. And here's a bonus tip. Foods like watermelon, soup, yogurt, and even lettuce all contribute to your fluid intake. You don't have to get all your hydration from plain water. Dorothy made these simple changes, and within 2 weeks, her afternoon headaches disappeared. She felt more energetic, and her doctor was pleased with how much better her blood pressure readings were. Just remember, if you're on medications, especially for your heart or blood pressure, check with your doctor about how much fluid is right for you. But for most of us, staying well hydrated is one of the best gifts we can give ourselves. All right, my wonderful friends, let's put this all together with some practical, real-world solutions. I know information is great, but what you really want to know is, what should I actually eat? Let me show you what a senior-friendly day of eating might look like, using all the fixes we've talked about. Breakfast: 2 scrambled eggs with a slice of whole grain toast and half a cup of berries. This gives you protein, fiber, and natural sweetness, no hidden sugars. Lunch: a bowl of low-sodium soup, or homemade if you have time, with some crackers, plus a small Greek yogurt with a handful of nuts. Protein, healthy fats, and satisfaction that lasts. Dinner: a piece of baked fish or chicken, roasted vegetables seasoned with herbs instead of salt, and a small serving of rice or potato. Simple, flavorful, and nourishing. Throughout the day, sip water regularly, especially if you're having coffee or taking medications. And here's the beautiful thing. None of these foods are exotic or expensive. You can find everything at your regular grocery store, and many items are often on sale. I've created a simple grocery list with all these senior-friendly foods, organized by store section to make your shopping easier. You can download it for free. I'll put the link right below this video in the description. So tell me, which of these 5 dangers surprised you the most? Was it the hidden sugar in those healthy yogurts, the sodium in frozen meals, or maybe the protein revelation? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Share your biggest aha moment, or let me know if you've tried any of these fixes already. Your experience might help another viewer. And if this video helped you see your daily meals in a new light, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. I share practical, no-nonsense nutrition tips for seniors every week because you deserve to feel your absolute best at every age. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Just pick 1 or 2 of these tips and start there. Your future self will thank you. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.